This is Chris Ruddy, and I love Gene Valentino's Grassroots Truth Cast. Make sure you're tuning in just like I do.
Hi, friends. Gene Valentino. Are you tired of those cold sore outbreaks caused by the herpes virus? Discover Herplex, the natural homeopathic remedy that works with your body's immune system. Unfortunately, herpes is not curable. With Herplex, you can relieve systems that help prevent future outbreaks safely and effectively without the side effects of these traditional medications. Their patented formula helps your immune system produce more interferon, targeting the outbreaks at the source. Get back to feeling like your old self again. Visit buyherplex.com/gene today and save 50%. 50% on your first order using discount code GENE50. That's Gene50. But hurry, this discount is exclusive to my listeners and won't last long. You have nothing to lose, as Herplex offers a 100% satisfaction guarantee. Let's conquer herpes together and do it naturally. Buy herplex.com/gene.
Let's bring in Newsmax contributor Dr. Tom Borelli and host of the Grassroots Truthcast podcast, Gene Valentino. Great to have you gentlemen on this afternoon. But Gene, I mean, starting with you here, your reaction to that horrific report that Sarah just talked about there.
Well, just because people commit a crime doesn't make them a criminal. That's what Jasmine Crockett was saying. I'm horrified by it. It means we should accelerate the deportation process, not be compromised by opposing opinions. Our law enforcement agencies at all levels, whether it's off the coast of Venezuela or right here in Minneapolis, have every right in the world to dial it up and to export the illegals. We have to take back our country, and we're doing it on so many levels. And just to conclude, I don't know how this man does it and still has economic gains underway, the President of the United States, that is, while at the same time getting whacked in the knees by all these distractions from all the criminal activity going on. God bless Donald Trump's soul for doing both at the same time.
He can do many things, and in terms of the criminal activity, Gene, I mean, it really is rampant. So let's turn now to Minnesota, speaking of criminal activity, where the mayor of St. Louis Park, Nadia Mohammed, is telling her immigrant constituents not to worry about ICE being deployed to their area because the police department doesn't enforce immigration laws.
We're getting reports that ICE is coming, that they're being deployed. Know this, that St. Louis Park Police Department does not enforce immigration laws. They have not. It has been a long-standing policy for us. They will not be working with with ICE as they are carrying out these horrendous raids.
So Mohammed responded to her video being sent around, writing on X, quote, "Thank you, I guess. Yes, our officers don't enforce immigration laws. I'm glad more people now know where we stand on this." Tom, I mean, this has never been so blatant. Here she is actually saying they refuse to enforce the law. Your thoughts?
Yeah, actually, it sounds like it's another sanctuary city where they protect illegal aliens and now criminal illegal aliens. And for the mayor to stand up and make that all call out alert to those who may be worried about ICE, is clearly outrageous. Remember, the ICE agents are enforcing federal law. If the mayor doesn't like the federal law, have her contact her representatives at the federal level and tell them we want to welcome all illegal aliens and we want to defund and get rid of ICE. She has that ability to do that, to speak out free to do that, but to work against these ICE agents, especially when this only increases the threat against them. Look, this puts a sick and twisted part on, the whole line of don't shoot the messenger. They're now also targeting the spokeswoman from Department of Health and DHS. So this is outrageous at all levels. I want the Democrats to stand up and stand for law and order, and most importantly, not attack these ICE agents.
Yeah, imagine if it were a Democrat who was getting these intense threats that Tricia McLaughlin just got. We would get a lot more security. People would be up in arms. But in response, ICE shared this video on its X account showing ICE vehicles driving through the snow, arresting illegal migrants, all set to the song Cold as Ice by Foreigner. A little tongue-in-cheek there. The caption on the post reads, quote, Minnesota's weather is cloudy with 100% chance of ice. So it does seem like ICE is pushing back a bit here, Gene.
The only thing colder than ice is Minneapolis and the rest of these locals who think ICE is doing something wrong. Their ambivalence towards a crisis and their lack of willingness to support the authorities over them in extricating these wrongdoers, these criminals from our nation, is reprehensible in and of itself, and there should be a punishable crime that needs to be put in place, a law, I should say, that needs to be put in place to punish, make this a crime for their ambivalence and turning away and not cooperating with ICE for what ICE needs as the last cooperative link in the local chain of law enforcement.
Turning now to a warmer climate, to the Miami mayor's race. Democrats flipped the mayor's office last night, and this was a major win for Eileen Higgins. She defeated Republican and former city mayor there, Emilio Gonzalez, who also served on President Trump's Homeland Security transition team. Tom, real quick, is this a harbinger of what's to come in terms of the midterms?
I don't think so, but it's certainly a warning shot that it's a call for everybody to get involved. President Trump is actually now going back on the campaign trail, and that is a huge messenger for what his agenda is, and he's going to be strong on the campaign trail, and he's going to be able to help to keep the Republicans to make sure we keep the House of Representatives. Otherwise, it's going to be plain chaos.
Yeah, Gene, do you think that this is a sign of what's to come?
Yeah, I think Tom nailed it. I hope Donald Trump gets back on the campaign trail as if he has free time. But helping out the Miami Republican candidate there may have helped that person win. It was a light turnout, and but it brings to light one key factor, that the Republican Party and a new gentrified Republican engine with a bunch of Donald Trumps in it is what's going to be needed to fortify the future of the Republican Party. I think the Democrat Party's in demise, and we'll see them melt away by the midterms, or certainly by the next general election. But the time has come that the Democrat Party slip away and the Republicans step up formidably with a new energy and take control of recapture the issues that need to be addressed in this nation.
And I agree, but I also think in terms of Donald Trump, he has a lot of people who support him who are low propensity voters. So having him out on the campaign trail, as Susie Wiles said, is absolutely critical, as the Republicans can't afford to lose Congress. But on that note, Gene Valentino, Tom Borelli, great to have you as always. Thank you both.
Hi, friends. Gene Valentino. Are you tired of those cold sore outbreaks caused by the herpes virus? Discover Herplex, the natural homeopathic remedy that works with your body's immune system. Unfortunately, herpes is not curable. With Herplex, you can relieve symptoms that help prevent future outbreaks safely and effectively without the side effects of these traditional medications. Their patented formula helps your immune system produce more interferon, targeting the outbreaks at the source. Get back to feeling like your old self again. Visit buyherplex.com/Gene today and save 50%. 50% on your first order using discount code GENE50. That's Gene50. But hurry, this discount is exclusive to my listeners and won't last long. You have nothing to lose, as Herplex offers a 100% satisfaction guarantee. Let's conquer herpes together and do it naturally. Buy herplex.com/Gene.